Mission and vision. The first step to increase the impact of your community engagement is to define the mission and vision of your work. This step is necessary for 3 reasons. First, it clarifies for you and others the purpose of your activities. Second, it helps attract new people to your project through an inspirational vision for the future. And third, it defines what type of projects you will do and which projects are outside of your scope, keeping you disciplined and focused. A mission statement is a short sentence that explains to others what you do, who you serve, where you work, and what makes you unique from other similar organizations. Here is an example of a strong mission statement from a fictional organization. We work across the country to co-design parks with children that foster their joy and sense of belonging. This is a strong mission statement because it is relatively short and does not include a long list of different projects and strategies. These can be listed after the mission statement. It's also good because it explains what you do, help children foster their joy and sense of belonging. It explains where you work, across the country. It explains how you do it, by co-designing parks with children, and it explains who you serve, children. One weakness of this statement is that it does not specifically tell us what makes the organization unique. You can guess that the organization may be unique because it co-designs parks with children, but this could be clearer.
Here are 2 examples of mission statements from organizations founded by members of the YALI network. The mission of Inmates Educational Foundation is to provide formal and quality education to inmates and juveniles across Nigeria through principles of inclusion, teaching with modern techniques, and capacity development. This mission statement clearly explains what the organization does, who it serves, and its geographic focus. The mission of Nirvana Initiative is to combat the pervasive stigmatization associated with sickle cell disease and dispel prevalent misconceptions through comprehensive education and awareness initiatives. By fostering a positive attitude towards SCD warriors, we aim to dismantle harmful stereotypes, promote inclusivity and understanding, and reshape the narrative surrounding sickle cell disease and those affected by it. This combines elements of a mission statement and vision statement, which is okay to do. It explains what the organization does and who it serves. It also provides a hopeful vision for the future, where harmful stereotypes are dismantled and inclusivity is promoted.
A mission statement is an important communications tool. It helps potential volunteers, partners, and funders to see how they may support your work. It also helps keep your organization disciplined and focused on a few key strategies and programs. Without a clear mission statement, organizations can get distracted by new opportunities that take energy and resources away from the work that is needed to create the social change they want to see. While the mission statement is about what you do, a vision statement is about why you do it. The vision statement is your guiding principle. It should be motivational and provide hope for a better future. This statement should also reflect the core values of your organization, such as equity, justice, accountability, compassion, and creativity. Here is an example of a vision statement from the same fictional organization. We envision a world where all children can access a park within 15 minutes of where they live. This is a very strong vision. It taps into a value of equity, making parks available for all children, and it is a long-term goal that is aspirational, yet feels attainable. If you already have a mission and vision statement, we encourage you to review them and see if they meet the criteria that we shared with you. Could they be more specific? Could they be shorter? Could they be more inspirational? Do they share some of the core values of the organization? Once you are happy with your mission and vision statements, make sure to use them. They should be a core component of your communications, whether they are online or in person. It is important to keep reminding your staff, volunteers, and community about who you are and what you are trying to achieve.